Hey guys, so it turns out that my check-ins throughout the day didn't really record very well, and when I transferred the files onto my computer, all of the audio and all of the video weren't synced. So instead I'm going to go ahead and give you my first impressions based on what I did the other day. So the foundation was great. The foundation worked wonderfully with my skin. I'm wearing the foundation right now. I've been wearing it for a few hours. In my opinion, it's flawless. High coverage. I only did one layer, and you can't even see really any of my acne scars that I have like on these parts of my cheeks. This blush is amazing. It's, in my opinion, if you're going to be doing a female cosplay, you should own this blush or something similar, because it's just, I'm wearing it right now. I'm not wearing a lot. I did put a lot on my face and then I blended it out because I don't like my blush to be like, ooh, bam, blush. I like it to be like very pretty and cute. And it wore wonderfully. It didn't fade. Like once I got it on, it worked very, very well. The contour, if you guys couldn't tell on my video, I was having a very hard time getting this contour on my face. You'll see when I do the swatches, it's just, it doesn't really show up. This brown right here, like I had to like stab the contour palette with this brush, which is very, very tightly compacted, to just get anything on, any kind of pigment. But the highlight is beautiful. The highlight, I'm still going to keep this in my cosplay makeup bag because it is a very convenient size, and once you actually get the powder on here, it works great. I'm using it right now on the bridge of on the tip of my nose. You can kind of see it. I have a little bump on my nose and it catches product super fast, so and it catches product super fast. I have a little bit of a bump on the bridge of my nose and it catches powder really easily. This quad is not worth $5. You could use that $5 to buy yourself a Subway sub. Like, use it for your conventions. It's more worth it than this quad. This True Match concealer didn't blend well. It wore off throughout the day really, really easily, so I ended up having like patches underneath my eye. It wasn't good. I was unhappy. By the way, speaking of underneath my eye, I'm gonna scooch in. I'm going to like, there we go. I've had this on for a bit, and if you guys don't remember from my last video, creasing underneath my eye is a thing. This pilled within an hour of me wearing it. So I had lumps all over my lips. It was not cute. It did not work for me. If you want to finagle this, and if you want to do a lot of stuff to your lips before you even put this on, go for it. It's a beautiful color. I want this color. I loved this color so much, and I'm very, very sad that it didn't work out for me. The eyeliner was eyeliner. I have very oily eyelids. It transferred like crazy. I feel really sad about that because I wanted to love it. I want to have eyeliner that doesn't transfer on my eyelids. But my eyelids are so oily that it's like, I've used waterproof eyeliners and they just kind of never really work. And I think that's the whole line. I'm going to go ahead, cut to swatch. Okay guys, so we are going to go ahead and we're going to start off with the Infallible Pro Matte, Foundation. So this is the color Fresh Beige. So it comes off and it's a little bit watery, see? And it's really lightweight and it blends in very nicely. So as you can tell, my face color is a little bit lighter than my actual arm color. Who knew? And then Next, we are going to go ahead and do the True Match concealer. See how like, no, ignore the, see how it's like a little tiny bit lumpy. You can see the lumps, and it's a little bit, it looks a little bit thicker than the foundation, but when you try to blend it in, it doesn't actually blend in very well. Like, see how this is really streaky? You gotta really work at it. And then, yeah, I'm gonna move down my arm. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to do a swatch of the Pro Matte Powder. So it's chalky, and it comes out a bit lumpy, and it skips on my skin. Okay, so next we are going to go ahead and go into the lipstick. This color is called Never Ending Nutmeg, and I'm really sad that this pilled so much within like the first half an hour of me wearing it. It's a really pretty color, and it's a great neutral color. It would work well with male characters, and it would work well with kind of like those like really strong female characters. Next, I'm going to go ahead and swatch for you the blush, and this is the True Matte blush in the color in the color Rosy Outlook. So you can see how sparkly it is. If you're playing a cuter, kind of prettier character, this would work out really, really well for you, and it would work out as a highlight because for your face, because it's so sparkly. Next, I'm going to go ahead. Next, I'm going to grab the contour, and this is not going to show up very well on my skin. It didn't show up very well. See, look at that. Look at this on my finger, but then look at this. It's like, it really is good on the brush. Like, I swear, guys. Let's do a brush swatch of this contour. Okay, it's still not showing up. Contour is not showing up. But I swear, this is the contour. It's good, you just have to layer it a lot, and you do have to work with it, but the biggest positive about this contour is that it's compact. Like, it's literally compact enough for a person to just throw in their bag, emergency cosplay contouring. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the highlight. And this highlight is very pretty. It won't show up overly much on a camera, which is good. You don't want it to just be, you don't want it to be like the Instagram highlight. That's a little too much for this, for what you need for cosplay. So here is the liquid lipstick, the blush, the contour, and the highlight. So the very end of this, we have the quad. And the quad is very pretty. I picked it out because I thought the colors would work out very nicely for any kind of natural kind of cosplay. Here is the lightest shade. You can see how chalky that is and how streaky. You have to really rub it in to make sure it doesn't streak. Here's the second lightest shade. Doesn't really show up. You see a little bit of sparkle, but not much. This one, in my opinion, is probably the prettiest and the best formula. But again, it shows up, but throughout the day, it really disappears. And when you're using a brush to apply it, it's gone. And then here's this darkest shade that I used for the outer parts of my eye. Again, it's patchy. It was really hard to blend out, and it was really difficult to apply and make look good. So I would not suggest this quad. You might think to yourself, oh, well, it's a bargain at $5, but you're really paying for no pigment. So those are the swatches. Please follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Links are in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.